Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to part 64 of Final Fantasy VIII. Propogators. What a pain in the ass. Well, we have to pretty much get out of the airlock first before I could complain about those things. The last time, we had to save Rinoa from floating endlessly in space. Okay, after 2 attempts, we finally saved her, but we saved her in the most inconspicuous way. She floated butt first into my arms. Yep. I need an adult. But to be fair, at least we finally get Rinoa after what? 1.5 disc? No, actually not 1.5 disc. Because she was available in the last part of the Galbadia Fortress. The Galbadia Garden. Why did I say fortress? I meant the Galbadia Garden. Well, it might as well have been a fortress, because Cypher used it as an attack fortress. And she wants a hug after everything that I've been through? No, fuck that. I need an adult. But still, she has been absent throughout the entirety of Disc 3 because of the fact that she was in a coma. There is some good to this. The Propogators we're about to fight will be giving us some stones. That's a good thing. Oh, and also I'm taking the liberty, since I knew this was going to be long anyway, to cut out the unnecessary putting on the GFs. I put half of the GFs on Rinoa that were on Quist. No, I put all the GFs that were on Rinoa. No, on Quistis on Rinoa. That's what I meant to say. And here are the sons of bitches that are on the freaking ship. I know they're making an Aliens reference. Yes, I know they're definitely making an Aliens reference. By the way, I really do not like Aliens Resurrection. I really don't. But when it comes down to this area, we're gonna have to actually backtrack to that area anyway that we were at. So we're here with Propogators. Now let me tell you the gist of these things and why I hate these things so much. They have very high attack, although they are susceptible to Silence and Blind. They too cast Silence and Blind and level 3 magic. It would be in your best interest to equip Death Strike, or it would be in your best interest to use either Quetzalcoatl or Leviathan, as Quetzalcoatl and Leviathan are lightning and water respectively, and of course Propogators are weak to lightning and water. The thing is, despite their low HP, they have a ridiculously high attack, as you can see here. Oh, and by the way, both of our characters are very slow, so yeah, they take 2 turns. So with that said, unless you exploit Chocobo World on a PC or exploit Chocobo World on the PlayStation Pocket, guess what's gonna happen? You're gonna be with base stats. Oh, and you wanna know what else? This one's a real kicker. This one's a real kicker, ladies and gentlemen. You will have to deal with the burning through your expenditures to try to keep Rinoa from being silenced. You'll be burning through your Isuna, or in my case, you will be burning through Echo Screens, which I forgot to buy. But I do not want to burn through remedies, or at least remedy pluses, because I already have the 6 remedy pluses I need. I don't need to try to screw up any chances, I have to summon a Doom Train. Oh, I need like 5 Death Spirits. And thank God I had 5 Death Spirits. So, with 5 Dead Spirits, I now have Death Strike. Hooray! Now then, what is the other annoying thing about Propogators I hate? Oh yeah, that's right! In order for you to completely destroy these things, one of 2 things must happen. 1, you must destroy 25 Propogators. Oh, and look at that bullshit. They're using Gundaga and all that good jazz. And 2, you have to destroy a Propagator of a corresponding color. See, I recently destroyed a purple one. Had I not fought this red one, which it was kind of a lose-lose situation because the red one was blocking the freaking door. If I would have destroyed another purple one, that purple one would have been gone for good. The same thing with red. If I destroy one red one, another red one could be destroyed. And the same thing with yellow. If I find 2 yellows and destroy them, they'll be destroyed. And the same thing with green. It will be at least 8 Propogators minimum, because you gotta destroy 1 copy of each. It is a puzzle boss, an annoying puzzle boss, and seeing as how they give you 5 AP, and with a rare chance of dropping Ultima Stones, Death Stones, and Holy Stones and stuff like that, we're not even counting the stones, but as far as for the AP is concerned, 5 times 25, if I am not mistaken, is 125. So you're going to be getting 125 AP. So if your GFs are not completed, they will be by the time you finish this. Or at least 1 move will be completed. So yeah, I got Death Strike, so now I can make this a little bit faster. And by the way, I failed to do this on my practice run, because the Propogators kept taking 2 to 3 turns. Yes, they took 3 turns, and they wiped out both me and Rinoa. They wiped out Rinoa faster than Squall because of Rinoa's level. And this is something I need to discuss. I mean, I have been harping on party separation since Final Fantasy X, when 10 was pretty bad with the party separation. This game is just as bad, because of the fact that Rinoa got separated from the group for a majority of the disc. Not just that, there's one other thing that needs to be mentioned too. Let's see. I harped on the fact that, wait, what was I saying? Oh yeah! About Rinoa being separated from most of the disc. She's gonna be separated again! That's what I need to mention. Yes, there's gonna come a point to where we will have to actually, be without Rinoa yet again. After she recently come back from us rescuing her from outer space. Now, my problem is with that particular scenario that, 1, the scenario that involves Rinoa's separation again is annoying as hell, just like this. So, why do I think this is not as bad as Final Fantasy X? Let me point out something. At least there are people in your party that can compensate for Rinoa's loss or Rinoa's disappearance. When it comes down to Final Fantasy X, if there was a healer that was missing in action for most of the game, say like Yuna, for instance, missing in action during the Evray part, leaving Riku with all the Albed potions that she stored from the Cenobia Desert, to have to use those to heal people if they got petrified, or the fact that if you didn't use Kamari to steal petrify grenades from people so you could get stone-proof armor when Riku joined the team, you probably would have been up Shit's Creek without a paddle, having a hard time with Everett turning your party to stone. Or worse, you'd have a hard time with Seymour. The fact of the matter remains, yeah, we're not done with these propagators. That's why I'm trying to talk about the whole party separation thing. Anyway, the fact of the matter remains. While party separation may be good for character development, there are games that do party separation wrong. 10 and 8 are two of those games. That's the only thing I will hold against these two games. I still like 10 more than I like 8. Still, I will hold the party separation against both games, because at least when 13 does it, it does it right. Knowing that the sections that you're going into will be completely hard as bollocks, they will at least distribute all the attribute points between the characters that have been fighting for a while the other set of characters that have been set off to the side for character development are actually gaining experience points, which is something that is actually pretty good, which is why I like 13 as opposed to 13-2 and also as opposed to Lightning Returns. There is no party in Lightning Returns, number 1, and also number 2, that leveling system in 13-2 I'm not too fond of in particular. So yeah, I also harped on, while I harped on party separation, there is one other thing that I need to mention. There was a person who left a comment. Oh, by the way, there's a life drop point here. And I'm going to give that to Squall because that's already been junction. Anyway, there was a person that left a comment saying, about how Yuna's party separation is pretty much supposed to be defining her as a hero. I understand where he's coming from, except there's just one problem. Like Rinoa, the situation where Yuna was in could have actually been resolved better with communication, because not everybody is fully inept with the plan. As I went there and mentioned about Titus, because Titus was pretty much out of the loop. Everyone knew what to do except for him. Everyone knew Yuna very well except for him. So, Yuna running off the way she did and doing the stupid things she did, well, it wasn't necessarily stupid, more along the lines of doing the risky things she did. No, Rinoa was the one that did the stupid things. And I'll get on to her in just a minute. Doing the risky things that she did. Yuna practically endangered her team and almost caused them to be executed. And of course, at the same time, seeing as how Titus had no clue as to what Yuna was planning, he would have, if he actually knew what Yuna was planning or where their quest would have went, I mean, sure, he would have tried to find a way to prevent it, but at the same time, he would have rushed off recklessly and did something stupid. Now, let me interrupt what I was saying first to point out that the next propagator we need to find... No, go back downstairs. Go back downstairs. We're out of the airlock. We gotta find these propagators to finish this part. The next propagator is actually where you found the purple propagator, but it's in the door right next to it. I mean, the very first purple propagator, sorry. As a matter of fact, no, not this propagator. As you can see here, this is not going to open for anything. Not until we actually gain control of it. Haha, you're dead. I really wish I had a squatting button so I could teabag you, you stupid propagator. But yeah, the last propagator, for those of you who gets confused as to where to go, the very first propagator that you meet, there's a door right next to the blast doors that you went through. That door housed the second to last propagator that you need to run into. So let's escape from here. And I do believe we need to go to that door right next to it. Come on, turn around, Squall. Go to the door. Go to the door. Thank you, right here. There's that last green propagator right there. So, let me go back to what I was saying. In Rinoa's case, however, all the stupid and risky shit Rinoa has done to try to make herself feel important was just that stupid and risky stuff. I mean, she tried to put an Odin pin on Sorceress Edea, which caused her to be exposed to the Sorceress's magic, which eventually had her to be a vessel for the Sorceress after Edea's defeat. So, yeah, Rinoa did some stupid shit, even though she was directly told by Quistis and even her father to sit her ass down. And people would think that is an actual heroic character trait because Rinoa is brave and strong. But when people know how Rinoa is, or Yuna is for that matter, and know what they are all about, they're only going to cause harm to the party instead of doing some sort of good. Like Squall, for instance, getting an icicle in the chest. So yeah, with that said, we are done here with the propagators. I had to think of a subject here and actually explain my position, so that way I could go through the whole propagator section, because fuck the propagators. Again, they give you all sorts of stones, including wizard stones, death stones, ultima stones, and meteor stones. But if you mug them with Diablos, which again I don't have Diablos, they'll drop steel pipes. Nonetheless, I am going to save, and in the next episode, which is part 65, I am going to commandeer the Ragnarok and return back to Earth. This is RVMan985. I'll see you guys next time.